Hello, everybody, and welcome back to a rendered edition of D&E Doodles.
That's right. Collab.
We did a collaborative render.
Yeah, we used to do these before the show. Every month.
Yeah, one of us would do the line art, the other one would color it. Or render it, I guess, but...
Yeah, the other one would do everything else.
Yeah, the other one just did the line art, but you know, it was fun.
I mean, we switched off anyway, so it's not like one person is doing the other one, doing all the work every time. So, anyways, yeah, we wanted to do another one because it's been a while. So, if you like our renders and stuff, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And I'm up. I did the line art, I guess. So here we go.
You're in there.
Yeah, it's different from our normal things because I did it. So here comes that. Yep.
I guess I was like, I didn't know you would do this first, but that makes sense because of the placement of characters.
Yeah. Well, don't worry, I left a note.
Yeah, this is mostly just perspective.
Yeah, I can't. If I just drew it like without doing that, it would have been awful.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Already, bringing her back. It's me.
You don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know her true identity.
It could have been anyone.
Could be anyone behind that mask.
But yeah, so our only real theming is like, I should probably have stuff to do with our own things.
Yeah, our little doodles. So you incorporated some of our fun characters.
Yeah. So there's me.
I was like, when I opened this, I didn't see her at first. I was like looking at the Beetle Knight and everything.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, Miku's on the wall.
You're like, oh, she got you.
I was like, yeah.
She tricked you. You would have died.
Yeah, I would have been dead. Are they enemies in this? I didn't really understand. Well, I guess she makes sense because she's like hiding from them.
Yeah, like they're challenging the knight or whatever.
Okay, because the other guy's like trying to punch him or something.
I mean, this stuff's they're not in the thing, so it's I don't have much to say yet. There's the knight.
Oh yeah. Those are what is it?
It was just bug peoples. Yeah, just bug people.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was like night themed, or I think I got a beetle, so I just did a night because that makes sense.
I had Dungeon Delicious and Dungeon on my brain, so that's what it was basically.
That's how art be. You draw inspiration from whatever you're consuming.
Yeah, it's been a while, but like I just got into like a fantasy kick because of it.
That'd be one of my favorite genres.
Mm-hmm.
Fantasy.
Yeah. Knights are neat, so I drew this guy.
Yeah, I always like when you pull out like random characters from our show.
I
will like half of them.
I will just scour through our episodes to find the random ones.
So I'm like, oh, I did draw that guy.
You're like, no.
Well,
way.
I never could forget Miku, but you know, that was also recent.
It's hard to forget
easily.
Miku. Yeah. Fancy shield. Don't think about perspective ever with my drawings.
Never practice perspective. Just look at it. Just make it fun.
That's the trick they don't tell you. As long as it's cool, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you can get away with it. As long as it looks tight and not too crazy. Just say, that's stylized.
Yeah, just anytime someone's like, that doesn't make sense, you say, that's just my style, man.
Yeah, just blame all your art mistakes on style.
What do you think Van Gogh did?
Yeah.
He taught himself everything? No, he was like, nah, that's my style.
That's how I do.
I don't know if these are like extra arms he has or if it's just a thing.
I don't either.
You're the one who drew it, so you get a say, I suppose. I put it like in between the two, so like it seems to have control over them, but also who knows?
Yeah, I don't. Maybe he uses them as like to fight with or something.
Yeah,
and control arm things. I don't know.
Like he's like stancing up, and then the other ones like do like the tap on the shoulder, and and Miku's like, huh?
Yeah,
and then he hits you.
He just slaps you with it.
Yeah. Like, oh man.
And this little creature.
Yeah.
Came out of nowhere.
This
was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, it's Catbug.
Yeah, Catbug. Oh wait, was this your bug?
No, that was Catbug.
Oh, that had a clam.
That was literally Catbug.
Oh yeah.
That's what we had. Yeah, we
the
were describing stuff.
Now I remember. Yeah, from descriptions of characters. Okay.
No, that was my Catbug.
Without his little shell here. This guy was fun. This is like our Digimon thing, I think.
Yeah, Digimon Gajinkas.
Gigi-jinkas.
Digi-inkas.
I can never tell. I didn't remember because these could just easily be a Digimon also.
Yeah, I just drew that's just a Digimon I stole.
It's still a Digimon.
Yeah. Yeah, he seems like someone who would just pick fights, so...
See? Come here. Let me at him.
This arm was so fucked up, I think I'd redo it a ton, and then still didn't like it.
It's like that's kind of a weird angle to draw. You didn't use the... What do you mean you don't like soup reference? Come on.
The most important thing to have.
Yeah, because it's like going forward, but from the side angle. This is difficult. Use pose references, everybody.
Yeah.
If you can find them. Sometimes you really can't.
I didn't feel like
You're just like, this is our drawing. Do whatever I want.
So like the point of drawing first and foremost is just to have fun. So like yeah. Sometimes I don't feel like it, and then I am fine. It doesn't it makes sense when you look at it.
Yeah, as long as it's like it looks cool to you and you enjoyed making it. It's not fun if you don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
You're just doing art to be perfect or something.
Yeah, it's called art, not fart. Come on.
Yeah, it's called art, not pain. Sadness.
Yeah, you only are allowed to be in pain in painting.
Yeah, that's like I'm like random with my reference usage too. Sometimes I won't use it at all. Sometimes I like heavily reference things.
If I'm just like only doing it, then
yeah,
like if it's just one character, a lot of times I'll be like, yeah, sure. But as I add more, sometimes I'm like, nah.
Well, I guess you reference the characters technically.
I mean, yeah,
yeah, you just but like didn't reference the posing.
I guarantee you, those characters were not like drawn with perspective in mind.
Well, they never are on our show. If you've seen anything about our show,
that's the number one thing about our show. We just make up rules.
They're doodles. It is in the name.
Yeah, like it's D&E doodles, not D&E renders, even though we do renders sometimes.
This time it's D&E renders.
Yeah, this time it's D&E renders. You know, that would be a different show. We just do a render twice a month.
Yeah, and you can see that there's much more care put into these, at least, than our silly doodles that take 4 minutes.
And then,
this guy's like head designed.
Yeah, so there's a thing people probably, if you watch us draw, I have colored lines and D doesn't. So when we did renders, like the collab renders, something that often happened is since I had color lines, it kind of determined what colors stuff would be for D, unless he just went completely off nothing.
Yeah, but then crazy.
But then it looks weird if he did that, because it'd be like a light, like gray line, and then he's like, nah, purple.
Yeah, unless I use like complementary colors, maybe. But usually I do close to whatever you do.
But what I did this is like I would have a main color that's relatively accurate to the colors of the character, and that would be it. So like, you know, if it was my normal style, Miku's hair would be a shade of blue. A lot of this would be gray. So that's, I tried to do that to give them more freedom, though they are still like characters. So, you know, there's still like a color that you could pull from.
I mean, yeah, I just used the colors they were basically, which you kind of used slightly. So
yeah.
I didn't notice it too much.
Here comes D. Because it's not really a reason for me to, but like the line art.
There's my boy, Beetle Man.
Beetlejuice, as they call him.
Yeah, I just used the colors, which your references, that was nice that they were in there actually for me to color pick from.
Nah, I should have took them out so you had to guess.
I would have. It would have not been the same.
Dang! All right, redoing it so you don't have the references.
Your little chicken pox boy.
Or cat bug.
Yeah, cat bug
or bug.
They never knew what to do. They never felt accepted in any cat or bug circles.
Their mom was a bug and their dad was a cat. He came out neither.
So I drew more line art for you because I wanted to put the lines.
Wow, cheating. He's cheating.
Because I like his stripy sweater.
I mean, it could have still been stripy and not had more lines.
Oh, it makes it easier to fill instead of me actually just having to color it.
He's lazy now.
Yep, use your tools, baby. Comes the best character in the whole thing.
It's Hatsune Miku. I will say, because I don't think I'll do it. There was a part of me that was like, what if I just do a bunch of Miku versions of our Doodles? I was debating it, and I might just do it on my own time. But
just like, yeah, for fun.
It was the thing of like, I felt like that wouldn't be fair to you because you wouldn't have much to do because you would just be coloring and it would just again be the normal colors. Yeah.
Here's what I did for shading.
He just made everything dark.
I like to do this sometimes where you like take out the light part of it.
Yeah.
And also because they're in like a dungeon, so the light is coming from only the door, basically. Or hole in the cave.
Mm-hmm.
Dungeon entrance. So that's what I use to do like a backlight, basically.
Yeah. He just made it up though because he hasn't actually looked at the background reference.
I did. That's why I did this.
I didn't see it.
I probably deleted it so fast.
You deleted. You saw I said You thought I said, "Oh, you don't need to use this so literally," and you're like, cool."
No, I knew where that door was, so I just made the light coming from there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like under Miku a little bit, and then everyone else, it's kind of like backlighting them.
There's probably a lot of people who want to be under Miku.
Yeah, that's true. Just like this light. Yeah, so this is a fun way to do lighting if you want to try something different, or it's like a mostly shaded character. You can kind of just block out the light parts of it by erasing or whatever.
Yeah, a lot of things you could do.
Yeah, then I do some occlusion shading, so just where things touch each other, there's always more shadow.
Yeah, he's doing some collusion.
I'm colluding with my pen to draw.
He's like, if you do good, we can be done.
Yeah, I can finish this render. Just a little something. Just gives it a little more, a little extra pop.
Mm-hmm.
In the darkness.
In the dark.
in the darkness. Miku's kind of like pressed on the wall, so I feel like that only worked with the dungeon aspect.
You could do
because
it.
it kind of be anywhere, but I
yeah,
think
anything as long as there's a wall, as long as you didn't just have her fucking floating in space.
Yeah, well, I think that made sense. He's like exploring a cave or something, and then these people are trying to like tail him.
Like that's what the idea was. Again, I had Delicious and Dungeon on the brain, so I fucking was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be a goddamn dungeon. But I was like, I'll let D decide what he wants. He didn't realize how it was gonna. Miku alert. Miku not.
I realized that I didn't want it to be flat like that. That's why I picked that paintbrush specifically, because it gives texture. Basically,
that's a good brush. What brush is that? Jeez.
It's just one of the like oil paint ones, I think. But yeah, it's good for like rocks and stuff.
I was gonna say that actually that like looks good.
Yeah, it did it because it kind of like uses shades of its own color to give that like effect. So yeah, I was like, oh, this works really good for rocks.
Yeah, our actual art tip of the year: mess around with different brushes every now and then.
Yeah, because I find myself using like some of the paint brushes for like textures like this, because they usually have that kind of built into them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, oh, works really well for this type of rocky texture look of a dungeon. So, because yeah, sometimes I try to use like the rock one texture brush.
It's very specifically like if you just need to throw a rock.
Yeah. I was like trying to see if I wanted to do more darker ones, and I was like, I don't really like how that looks. It kind of looks fine with like how it is, because it already has like layers of color.
I was gonna say the floor probably would need some more, but yeah.
Yeah, I think I just did this so to make it like, I don't even think I kept this texture crackly. I said nah. I just added shading to make it look like they're going into the darkness.
To the dark.
Because it's a cave and it gets dark.
I don't know. It's pretty wild.
Yeah, I just use the airbrush for this type of stuff usually. I like how you can get like the gradient kind of thing. If you like press lighter, it'll not be as dark, obviously.
I like you gave the night bags on his mask.
Yeah, I like how it looked. I don't know why. I was like, let's just do that
funny.
Little shade. Then I wanted to just color this part of the background, and it was pissing me off.
Wow.
Because it like, I don't know why. It was like, the way it like grabbed would leave like a line around where the people were, like that. And I didn't like that.
Yeah, the answer is when you erased it, you didn't erase it properly.
Yeah, so I was pissed, and then I think I ended up doing this, like keeping it on the same layer and just like fixing it myself.
Yeah, your mistake was that you didn't separate the rock from the background. Also, I love that you could tell you didn't like make the background separate because there's all the holes because of the fucking characters.
Oh yeah, where they are like that. Yeah, that's how it be. But yeah, I just wanted to do like the outside of the cave so it's not fucking nothing. It's just like a little grass field or something. They're on a cliff. I don't know where they found this cave, but makes enough sense. I just wanted to add.
Caves are kind of anywhere.
Yeah, this could be on like a grassy hillside or something. They found this.
It's a fantasy. That means we can make it up.
Yeah, but
that's
I
how
think
it works.
Made it look cool, more of an environment. To give it that light coming in from the only light source, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when the shading looks like, I don't know, more complete. It's cool when you have like the whole, with the whole background in it. It makes the character shading look like it makes more sense.
Yeah.
added a little like sun brightness in the
So
top.
there's not really shadows. Like the characters aren't making any shadows, so that's fine. I don't know. You
Oh
still got
yeah,
time.
no, I wanted
Oh,
to
no.
do that, but I didn't. I don't think
You didn't feel
because
like
I
it.
didn't like how it looked.
That's fair. Is that what you're trying to
You
hear?
know, it's art. You can just do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I think I was gonna do it on Miku, and like here, yeah. I think I just made it darker.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, do I really want to put shading like that?
And there's a lot.
But yeah, it's a little fun piece. I like how it came out. It was a fun little fantasy-looking dungeon crawler
Yeah.
piece.
Lots of fun ideas there. You could barely see the cat bug anymore, but that's
Yeah,
fine.
Catbug's clinging on in the dark.
He's like, I can't see. But thank you all for watching, for liking and whatever. If you want to get a that's the wrong show. Oops. If you wanna give us an idea for a new thing, let us know. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.